So Neil, as always, traditionally a difficult place to play for various reasons. 1-0. It was a tight game. 10 men in second half. Good performance in that second 45.
Atherton have done great to get the game on. I'm not even going to look at the pitch to blame. As for the game, Brad's got a really good side and they've done well. And they've scored one and we haven't scored. But you can't be allowed to continue. And on the whole, I've done referees reports all season. They've been really fair. We've had really good officials today. For whatever reason, they had a massive off day, and what can you say? You can't say that. He brandished me a red card at the end of the game. I've asked him why. He won't tell me. He thinks that emotions aren't allowed to run in football. Well, for me that's disappointing. As for the game, super proud of the boys. Second half, I thought they were excellent. 10 men. We never gave up. Decisions were going against us. It was hard to lose, keep your head, but we had some chances. And the squad are hurting. We're all hurting, but it doesn't get any easier because we've got to go to South Shields on Tuesday night.
Yeah. I mean, it was a tight old game. I mean, with regard to the referee's performance, I won't say anything, but a few times when we did get a decision, there was an ironic cheer from the FC fans, which generally tells you kind of like the tone of the performance. Their keeper was the busiest of the two.
Yeah.
Basically, Dan, apart from basically, to be fair, it was a very good free kick that gave the winning goal. But other than that, basically, Dan was very quiet there. Goalie on the hand had two world-class saves to tip balls over.
The one in the first half was exceptional. The second half, he was big. He was commanding when he had to be commanding. He was great. You can't say the lads have tested him. We've got our shots off. We went with an attacking formation today, and it just wasn't to be. And I know the fans are singing at the end, all they want, for FC to get a goal or couldn't score in it. But that's not the case. When things are against you. You maybe don't get that rub of the green, but I thought Max on his debut, run hard up top. I thought, to go with Matty and Keegan and Dante, bring up two attacking fullbacks. Obviously, we lost Ethan early on. It was just tough. It was a tough game, but I'll never stand here today and blame the pitch or blame the surroundings or blame Atherton tactics. They've won the game 1-0. My sole blame to him goes a ridiculous officiating performance.
Yeah, obviously it's tough. It's tough. Honestly, it was always going to be a tight game. Basically, and basically the one quality really from Atherton basically won it. A few good performances around. Sort of Jan thought was very good.
I thought Jan was great. Apart from his slip at the end, he was gutted, but that happens. I thought Griffiths did really well.
Dante also basically.
Dante great on the ball, and it's hard for players like that to come to places like this, but they did, and that's where their attitudes are getting better, and they're adapting to different situations. But I'm happy with them. They're getting better as individuals week in, week out. They're getting better as a team. They may results not may show it, but it's a brand new set of lads that are being thrown in there at the minute, and I'm just dead proud of them. I'm not, my frustrations will never, waver towards the players. What said in the dressing room, and them lads have given a really good account of themselves. And if anyone has played football before, it's really hard to play with 10 men. You've got to run even harder, and they did. They did. But like one fan said to me at the end of the game, keep the faith, Renault. Things will turn around. Don't be doing anything drastic. And you go no, but today hurts. It hurts because I felt that. I just felt that you turn up and you just got to give your best account of yourselves, play in the right spirit. It just wasn't done from the three people in black today.
Yeah, I mean, looking forward to Tuesday. Obviously, on paper, a difficult assignment. On the other hand, basically, footballing side, playing on a footballing pitch.
Listen, South Shields are nearly over the line, aren't they? And they'll probably look at every home game and go, yeah, at Mariners Park with the great support. They probably looked at us at the smarting. We're wounded at the minute. But, never say never. We're going there and we're hopefully going there to get something. But we're certainly not going there to make up numbers. We're going up there buoyant. We know the pitch is superb. We're looking forward to seeing the new stand and look forward to seeing whatever Reds travel down there. And, their fans will get behind their players. But, there's probably a bit more pressure on them at the minute because they've got to win every game to go and win the next few games to win the league. But now I'm looking forward to, locking arms with Kevin on Tuesday night and, building these lads back up. They're hurting at the minute and they're smarting and confidence will be low. That's my job and, the fans' job's to make them feel good about themselves again. And I'm sure, we'll board the bus early on Tuesday. I think it's a 2:30 leave. And we'll get to Mariners Park and we'll give it our best shot.